Hello my friends, and welcome back to another daily check-in today, again from the comfort of my home. And in today's check-in I want to share a practice that I exercise on a daily basis to some degree, which is a practice of design. Design being our ability to plan or do something with intention or purpose. That's it. And in this practice I do three things. One, I tap into my imagination. Two, I tap into my ability to ideate, meaning to plan. And three, I implement things. I execute on them. And now, why is this important? Well, in my imagination, I get to tap into the endless, infinite possibilities and opportunities and get as creative and crazy as I want. And then in that infinite realm of possibilities, I can pick ideas and I can put them onto paper. I can write them down. I can create a plan around it. I can ask myself questions such as, is this feasible? Is this viable? Feasible being, is this even possible to do? Is it functional? Viable meaning, do I have the resources? Can I build a business around that? And then finally getting into the implementation phase, which is the execution of things. This is where rubber meets the road. This is where I get real life, real time feedback. I get results. And with those results, I can reiterate on my ideation and I can actually change the way that I start to imagine things. And by doing these three things on a daily basis, I can create this sense of fluidity, change, growth. And I share this because these three stages or phases, imagination, ideation, and implementation, almost are kind of like a bow tie, where the ideation is the knot, imagination exists on one end, and implementation on the other. Some people get caught in this big expanded world of head in the clouds. Other people get caught in simply grinding all day, executing all day. Other people get caught in the ideation phase. And the ideation phase, the reason it's the knot, it's because it has a loop. And this loop is a very closed loop that I call the planning to plan loop. This is where you plan, and then you plan again, plan a little bit more, and then you decide to plan. You tell your friends that you're planning, you keep planning, and then 10 years have gone by and you haven't executed on anything, and you are not allowing yourself to daydream and think bigger. So if we can become aware that to some degree, if we are seeing progress in our life, we are using some imagination, we are using some ideation, and we are executing or implementing to some degree. Now, what can happen if we do this on a daily basis is that we can expand on these three aspects of our process, and we can become more fluid, and we can start sharpening our tools. Now, I have been doing this for several years, ever since I was in gymnastics as a kid, thinking about learning new skills. And I've realized that by doing this, by allowing myself to imagine and think big, I can become more refined in how I'm planning things. And then I can become less fearful in how I'm executing. And this has given me over time great freedom to be able to do things that have brought me great sense of fulfillment, provided for my family, and provided for me technically in my personal growth. So if this to some degree resonates with you, I would highly recommend that you at least become aware of it, that you're doing it, and then try to execute on it however you like. Anyways, that, my friends, is my check-in for today. I hope everyone is doing well, and I look forward to checking in with you tomorrow. Peace.